Hello, this is a question from the 2017 Exam 1 core section, and this question is question 20, and it is in the recursion and financially model section of the exam. So Shirley would like to purchase a new home. She will establish a loan for $225,000 with interest charged at the rate of 3.6 per annum, compounding monthly. Each month, Shirley will pay only the interest charged for the month. Let Vn be the value of Shirley's loan in dollars, and after n months, a recurrence relationship that will model the value of Vn is. And there's a number of solutions there to choose from. So with this question, there's a couple of things that we need to identify first. In here, we are compounding our interest monthly. So when we're calculating our loan, and then over here it says after n months. So in this formula, we need to be working in months. The next thing in this question is that she will pay only the interest charged for that month. So another word for this, or another name for this, is called an interest-only loan. So we need to be looking at interest only. So let's just start with the information provided. We are establishing that it's a loan of $225,000. So we can call this as V0 is $225,000. So there's our V0. Where our formula is going to be Vn plus 1 equals, and we then now need to calculate the various parts of information in this formula. First off, we're working, as we said earlier, in months. So we need to turn this percentage per annum into monthly percentages. So let's have a look just down here. 3.6 divided by 12 months will give us a value of 0.3% per month. And it's very important here that we are working as 0.3%. It's not into just a plain decimal value yet. Because interest is going to be charged, we're going to be increasing our loan. So we know that with all these, it's going to be a 1 point something. So let's change this into a decimal. So if it's percentage, we move it to the left twice. 1, 2, put our decimal place down, and it would be 0.003. And as I just said before, we are increasing our loan, so it's going to be a 1.003. So out of all these values here, we can now start crossing out B, because it says 1.036, and that one there is that we haven't changed the 3.6 into per month. We can then also take out E, because it's once again 1.036. So now we're down to 3 values. Because this is an interest-only loan and she is making repayments, will pay back the interest, this one here, A, is only increasing the loan. Nothing is being taken off the loan. So we can actually take that one off as well, because this is just increasing the value of the loan. But here we're paying back only the interest. So our loan is actually going to be stable. It's not going to change. It's going to be a straight line. What we start with, we will finish with, and this payment here will be interest. So now we need to work out what is our interest repayment amount. And we can do this by opening up our CAS calculator to the compound interest formula and placing in the information that we need. So being an interest-only formula, we're going to do it for 1 period, placing our information, so 3.6% per annum, compounding monthly. Because it's a loan, it's money, it's positive money, so the money is going into our pocket, so it's going to be a positive $225,000. And with interest-only loans, if you look at my notes, because at the end of that, we owe back that money. So we've got to actually pay that money back out of our pocket. So it's going to be a negative $225,000 that we owe at the end of the loan. And now we've only got one field left, and it's our payment value, which is negative 675. But remember, the negatives and the positives in the CAS calculator, if it's a negative, it means money out of your pocket. So that means that we have to make a repayment back of 675. So now if we go to our recurrence relationship, we can put in the information that we got before, so 1.003 VN, and we're minusing $675 that we have as a repayment. So this recurrence relationship will always bring it back to $225,000, which leaves us for the answer of D. It can't be C because that's minus $8,100. So if you worked out a percentage of that, the most likely would be $8,100. So let's have a look at the assessor's comments for question number 20. Only 46% of the cohort managed to get this one correct. It is quite widely spread, so looks like a lot of people have just estimated or guessed across the range of these questions. But question D, 46% is the correct answer. Hopefully this has helped with some common misconceptions.